Hello rail fans and model railroaders. As you can see by the flyover shot, I got quite a lot done this week. We're trying the new here's what I did update version instead of here's how I did it videos. The camera got in the way quite a bit, so I moved to this method. I figure this will allow me to get more work done as the contest comes to a close. Still have about 5 weeks left, however I have a lot to do in that time frame, so I've got to basically do all the detailing on the buildings and such, so I just kind of needed to speed things up a little bit. We'll start over here on the left side of the diorama. So as you can see, I got in quite a lot of the gravel and ballast put in here. Got some of the buildings put in, although they'll be coming in and out as I need to detail them, so none of them are glued down yet. In fact, we're going to pull off the coal flood loader tower real quick. It's currently just taped on there. Pick up the coal flood loader and have it all fall apart. And you can see up in the back here, I have the start of some super trees going in. They're just kind of laying there for right now until I actually go to put them on. I don't want to put them on just yet, but that'll give you an idea of kind of how it's going to look. In the area up above here, I'm going to put in just basically like green polyfiber and put on a bunch of the knock leaves. Very similar to what you kind of see in the trees there, but the trees will be in the foreground, kind of making it look like real trees, and then basically all you'll see behind that is the tree tops. Come back out. So up here in the front, I have the foundation for the warehouse put into place. We'll just go ahead and pull these off. It's just pink foam in a concrete color. Pretty simple foundation, nothing special about it. Let's go back up here to the back though. I have the start of the railroad crossing, or the grade crossing there. I need to sand some of those plates down. They're a little bit too tall. Yeah, I ran my NMRBO gauge over it and it just catches every time. The other thing that you'll see is the road is in with a nice coat of paint on it and a little bit of weathering. I'm gonna have to go back through and redo some of the weathering as the alcohol kind of messed with it, but you know, it'll look alright in the end. Basically, I just used Luke Towan's approach to this whole thing. Spray painted it gray, then I took some white and more gray paint and a little bit of tan and did a dry spray so the paint kind of falls down and gives it a texture. Some of the white splotches are a little bit big, but with a little bit more weathering that will kind of resolve that. Move this out of the way. As you can see, in some of these spots, I'm gonna just basically fill in these little potholes with more of the gravel. This gravel is Pennsylvania ballast in N scale from Arizona Rock and Mineral. I feel that it approximates gravel pretty well. Then we just have the building kind of sitting there for right now. So as we move over to the right here, I have this little three-sided building that I scratch built. It has yet to be painted, but it's just going to be a very simple kind of shed. And over here I have a trench dug in. In the overhead intro, you saw that the conveyor goes into there, and it's just basically going to be a coal loading area. The little tractor pushes the coal into this building, and then there's just the feed for the conveyor to bring it up to the loader. One of my next projects is going to be the stack tower. I've got to build everything on top here, and I think I need to buy some more plastic for that. I'm not sure if I want to go with an enclosed building or the girder frame style We'll see. I gotta look at some more prototype photos to kind of figure out what I want to do there. Another thing that I got done is all the roads have their shoulders put in. Ignore the train on the street. I will say, I am really proud of this building. Super simple, but I think it came out really well, and it'll look even better once it's painted. So basically that's what I've had going on for the week. I've got a number of things that are gonna get done this week. Gonna get this area in the back here kind of finished up. I think I decided what I want to do with this rock wall here, or what's under the rock wall anyway. I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of bushes there. Kind of make it seem like there's a bunch of bushes just growing in front of rock right there. I considered putting in a retaining wall, something like that, but I think I want to imply that this is just a natural feature. One of the other things that I gotta do is kind of get this area right over here finished. Gotta get that installed. And I gotta start working on, like I said, the stack tower stuff, and just start getting into the fiddly detail bits over the next week or so. I also want to say a real quick thank you to everybody who joined in on the Silicon Valley Lines virtual open house that we had on April 17th. It was a huge success, and I think everybody had a lot of fun. I really hope everybody who participated just really enjoyed themselves. We look forward to doing more of those, and if you have any questions about the cab cam system that we have and the point of view stuff, either let me know here on YouTube or go ahead and post it over on the Facebook group for Silicon Valley Lines, or the YouTube channel, or even our website, siliconvalleylines.com. With that quick overview said, I want to thank you for watching. Boulder Creek Yard out.